Hello everyone. So today we have an interesting concept which is all about vitamins, which is very important topic from the CGL point of view. Right from the year 2010, several times the questions have been asked till 2023. At least one question is coming from the vitamins topic. So let us quickly revise all the details about the vitamins. So vitamins were actually discovered by Funk. And these are micronutrients which are essential for general metabolism and growth of our body. So based on the solubility, the vitamins have been divided into fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. Altogether we have 6 vitamins, vitamin A, B, C, D, E and K, out of which B vitamins is a complex group of vitamins where there are several vitamins under the B category. So based on solubility, these 6 categories of vitamins have been divided into fat soluble and water soluble vitamins. The fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, D, E and K. This you can easily remember as Kida. Okay, from backside if you just go through, it is Kida. Kida is nothing but it is insect in Hindi. So if you just remember Kida, then you can remember all the fat soluble vitamins. So we have all the 4 fat soluble vitamins and the scientific names are, for vitamin K, it is phylloquinone, which is K1. And also we have menoquinone, which is K2. Then we have vitamin E, which is tocopherol. Vitamin D, we have 2, D1 and D2. D1 is the cholecalciferol, D2 is the ergocalciferol, then vitamin A is retinol. So like this we have different scientific names for different fat soluble vitamins. The deficiencies of vitamins usually lead to different deficiency diseases. Vitamin K deficiency leads to bleeding problems. It is anti-clotting vitamin. Deficiency will lead to bleeding problems. Vitamin E is anti-sterility vitamin. Its deficiency will lead to sterility, wherein people cannot give birth to children. Then we have vitamin D. Deficiency of vitamin D is associated with a bone related problem which is called as rickets. So vitamin D, we know that it is essential for bones as well as for the teeth formation. So deficiency will lead to problem called as rickets, which is related to bones. Then we have vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for general health of our skin as well as eyes. So any deficiencies in vitamin A will lead to night blindness, xerophthalmia, dry eyes condition and some problems related to skin. Coming to other details of the fat soluble vitamins, vitamin D and A are usually dangerous to be stored in higher proportions in our body because they cause the condition of hypervitaminosis, which will create adverse effects in our body. And importantly, what you have to remember is vitamin D is nothing but it is the vitamin what we get from the sunlight, vitamin which we are getting from the sunlight. So in order to remember all the scientific names, once you revise the scientific names, if you have to remember them in order, so we know that fat soluble vitamins are nothing but it is depicted as Kida for our remembrance, and you can remember all of them through this sentence which says that poems told clearly by rabbit. Poems told clearly by rabbit. Where P stands for phylloquinone, T stands for tocopherol, C stands for cholecalciferol and R stands for retinol. So like this we can memorize all the fat soluble vitamins in a jiffy just by knowing Kida, and also poems told clearly by rabbit will give all the information about the fat soluble vitamins. Next, coming to the water soluble vitamins. We have water soluble vitamins. There are 2 sets of water soluble vitamins. One is B complex and the other one is the C vitamin. C vitamin scientific name is ascorbic acid. It is ascorbic acid. So coming to the B complex group of vitamins, we have B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9 and B12. And the scientific names, already in my previous classes I have told the scientific names. B1 is thiamine, B2 is riboflavin, B3 is niacin, B5 is pantothenic acid, B6 is pyridoxine, B7 is biotin, B9 is folic acid, B12 is cobalamin. So an interesting fact what you have to remember here is B12, okay, is the vitamin which is synthesized in our gut by the gut bacteria, and B12 consists of the element cobalt in it. So several times it has been asked what is the element that is present in B12 or cobalt is present in which of these B group vitamins. So the answer here is cobalt, which can be easily remembered because its scientific name has CO in the beginning. So cobalt is present in B12. So in that way you can easily memorize that B12 contains cobalt, and this cobalt you can easily observe, you can find out through spectroscopy is the method by which we can detect the presence of cobalt in vitamin B12. Then to remember all these B complex group of vitamins, okay, we have actually a sentence that I gave in the previous classes also. As, okay, as stands for ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C. The rich ninja painted pyramids bright for his country. As the rich ninja painted pyramids bright for his country. So this particular sentence, if you remember, A stands for ascorbic acid. If you don't want to remember the C vitamin, you can just remember the B complex group of vitamins. The rich ninja painted pyramids bright for his country, wherein all the first two letters will be depicting the scientific names of all the B complex group of vitamins. Then coming to the deficiencies associated, B1 deficiency leads to beriberi, B2 deficiency leads to glossitis, B3 pellagra, B5 is burning feet, B6 leads to anemia, B7 leads to nervous disorders, B9 deficiency causes anemia, B12 deficiency causes a particular type of anemia which is called as the pernicious anemia. Pernicious anemia. So in order to memorize all these very easily, we have a particular sentence which we can memorize with. So B group provide best appetite, not anemia for person. So in order to remember all the deficiencies in a very easy way, you can just remember B group provide best appetite, not anemia for person. So like this we can memorize the entire vitamin details in a jiffy very quickly. If you just memorize in this way, we can answer any number of questions. There are several MCQs which will be covered in the coming up classes in vitamins, wherein you can answer them very easily once you have all this information with you. Thank you.